Okay, hello dear friends. This one we will solve each inequality. Yesterday we have done 27, so I will not repeat it. I did not do with you, but with my son. So we do 29. It seems more interesting because there is a negative, we need to change sign. So let's copy just to solve inequality. Question 20. Need to put on top a little bit. Okay, let me move the camera a little bit more comfortable for me to write because I am self-centered, right? Yes. Negative 2 over x minus 1 bigger or equal to negative 3 over x minus 2. Okay, are we right? Yes, we are right. So when you see this kind of inequality, the first thing, move everything to the left side. So if we move this to the left side, it becomes positive, right? So x minus 2, 3 over x minus 2 minus 2 over x minus 1 bigger or equal to 0. Why do we do one side with all this complication and on the right side 0? Because 0 is the testing stone. Let me first find the common denominator. So on the bottom, x minus 1, I still like to write x minus 1 first. X minus 2. And this one need to time x minus 1. So 3x minus 3 minus, and this one need to time 2 times 2x plus 4, right? So we are right, bigger or equal to 0. So x minus 1, x minus 2, x plus 1 bigger or equal to 0. Okay, so when we see this kind of problem, what do? I put a number line. Here is negative 1, negative 1. I find to make the 3 factors into 0. Negative 1, positive 1, positive 2. Okay? If x is bigger than 2, everything is positive, so it's on top. If x is smaller than 2, we have only 3, so it goes up, down. So now we can see if x is bigger than 0, what section we need to, this part until infinity, and this part, the y value is bigger than 0. So these are the 2 paths. So negative 1 smaller than x, smaller than positive 1, is between negative 1 to positive 1. X can be negative 1 because here we have an equal sign. But x cannot be positive 1 because this is the denominator. Denominator can never, ever, ever, never become 0. It just cannot be, okay? You cannot divide 0 because when you divide 0, the word, you open up a Pandora's box and the word will become chaos. And the mathematicians can make every kind of conjuries. So we will not go there. We are high school students, and this is as good as we can do. And especially for me is a math novice, so we do not go there. And x can be bigger than 2. Cannot. Here we see a equal sign. Can we put 0 here? No. If x is 0, it becomes 0 on the denominator. No, 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 no. Cover it up. Write x bigger than 2. Cover it. So this is the solution. And this we will cover it up. Nobody see. Don't tell. Don't tell. We didn't even think about it. Okay, this thought has not even existed in this planet. Okay, so these are the solutions. When you put into the graph, it's easier for us to see, because there are only three solutions, 3 degrees. You can even think this as a 3 degrees. It's not 3 degrees. We cannot say 3 degrees, but 3 factors. 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros. How many turns? 2 turns. Okay. And another thing we need to say, there are 3 zeros and there is no repeating, there is no bouncing. Yes, if it is like this, x plus 1, x minus 1, x minus 2, square. Okay, how about this? We can draw this one. We have how many zero? 1, 2, 3. Negative 1, positive 1, positive 2. And on this negative 1 part, no matter what x is always positive. It's always positive. Until it goes to negative 1. Why? Because here, between this is negative. Between this part is positive, but this part is negative. We will try 1.5. Okay, so 1.5. This is if x equal to 1.5, x minus 1 is 0.5, is positive, and 2 minus x minus 2 is negative 0.5, so it's negative, so it becomes negative. And after x bigger than 2, everything is positive. And here we need to bounce. Why do we bounce? Because x squared, x plus 1 squared, when it is squared, it is always positive. Even negative number times negative number becomes positive also. You do not need to be a mathematician to understand this negative become positive. Just think. Even a street hooligan can understand it. Street hooligan is a robber, goes to rob a bank. And this bank got bankrupt. This bank has no money, is already declared bankrupt. So bank declared bankrupt is a bad thing, right? And a robber goes to rob a bank is a bad thing also. But the robber robbed a bank. It's a bankrupted bank. It's not that bad. No, this story is not good. No. Okay, 2 bad things. You are very afraid of the examination and afraid of your teacher and you didn't prepare well. Last night you played game and you had party, and you know that your examination will be totally a catastrophe. That's a bad thing on your part. And on the teacher part, the teacher got sick. Oh gosh, teacher got sick, vomit and these things. And teacher, that is also a negative, right? You have a negative, you didn't prepare for test. And your teacher has a negative that he got sick. But at the end of the day, you are not taking test, and that's good. And teacher will not see your bad result. Negative make it positive. Gosh, it's kind of hard to explain, but you know what I'm talking about, right? And it's twisted enough for you to fall asleep. I love you. I really do